The news is about textile allocation for FY26 may rise by 15% to 5,080 crore, include 33% hike in fund for PLI scheme, and detail of how textile industry seeks government scheme for local manufacturing of textile machine. Friends, I Viren Jasani welcome you to VALUE INSIGHT FINTECH from Mumbai, India-based business research and analysis company. Here we will have value-added insight into various business news, financial news, and economics news. Declaration: this is only an educational video. Any information in this video is not buy, sell, or investment idea. I am not SEBI-authorized advisor. I am not any government-authorized advisor. Today, in this episode, we will cover 20th January 2025 Economic Times news about hike in fund allocation for the Textile Ministry, including fund for the PLI scheme. We will analyze this news in detail and understand various aspects of this news, such as beneficiaries of PLI scheme, detail of textile machine import, and detail of man-made fiber and technical textile. Let's begin. The main detail of this news is Textile Ministry may get 15% rise in allocation for FY26 to around 5,080 crore, including 33% hike in budgetary fund for production-linked incentive, that is, PLI scheme for textile industry. Thus, these are the recent efforts to give boosts to textile industry. In 2024, allocation for the Textile Ministry was around 4,417 crore. The allocation in PLI scheme for A, technical textile, and B, MMF fiber apparel and product is 45 crore, and this total is expected to go up to 60 crore in FY26. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will announce the budget in 1st February 2025-26. Thus, we can see that this news are just few days ahead of upcoming budget. Government has approved PLI scheme for textile in 2021 of around 10,683 crore over 5 years. This scheme was made to promote A, technical textile, B, MMF textile fabric and apparel products in the country, so that textile industry can achieve domestic and export size and scale and become competitive. Thus, in this budget, we can see focused efforts to again revive this scheme, which was started in 2021. We will now look into what is it all about the PLI scheme. What is PLI scheme? PLI means Production-Linked Incentive Scheme designed by Government of India to boost A, local manufacturing, B, boost exports, C, reduce imports. It offers financial incentive to companies for incremental production and investment. Incentive type by government are subsidy, cash back, interest rate on loan. The Production-Linked Incentive, PLI, scheme for textiles was introduced by the Government of India in 2021 to promote the production of man-made fiber, MMF apparel, MMF fabrics, and technical textiles. The scheme has an approved outlay of 10,683 crore rupees. Beneficiaries of the Textile PLI scheme. As of June 2024, the government approved 64 proposals totaling approximately 19,800 crore rupees to enhance the production of MMF fabrics, garments, and technical textiles. Reuters. By September 2024, about 40 companies had initiated investments under the scheme. The first tranche of incentive disbursements is expected to commence in the current fiscal year 25, with around 10 to 12 companies set to receive payments. Expansion plans. The government is considering extending the PLI scheme to include small textile firms to boost garment exports to $50 billion by 2030. This expansion aims to attract more investments and enhance production capabilities within the sector. Beneficiaries of PLI scheme. As of September 2024, approximately 12 textile companies are set to receive the first set of incentive payments under this scheme. As of December 2022, the Ministry of Textiles has approved 64 companies under this scheme, with a proposed total investment of 19,798 crore rupees and an expected turnover of 1.94 lakh crore rupees. Some of the beneficiaries textile companies are 1. Gokaldas Exports Ltd. 2. Arvind Fashion Ltd. 3. CRM Silk Mill 4. Nitin Spinners Ltd. 5. Wellspun Living Ltd. 6. Birla Fashion and Limited 7. Pan Healthcare Pvt Ltd. 8. Himatsinka Seda 9. Avgol India Pvt Ltd. 10. Shahi Exports Pvt Ltd. 11. Trident Limited 12. Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail Ltd. India aimed to achieve 600 billion USD of the textile exports by 2047 and expansion of the domestic market to 1.8 trillion USD from 110 billion USD. India's textile export in April-December FY25 were 26.6 billion USD. Here we can see very ambitious plans of Government of India. And government is showing strong commitment to this plan. It is need of geopolitical situation, as well as it is need of our country India's foreign exchange management in order to counter import of oil. One of the problem in this scale of production is much of the dependence on import of textile machinery, such as auto corners, winders, fancy doublers for spinning and knitting machines to make garments, spun lace, spun bond, mask, special fibers braiding needle punch axial looms, and net knitting for technical textile, along with the machines for synthetic dyeing used in processing are also being currently imported. Here we can understand such import dependence is so much blocking our efficient production. Thus, it is India's priority to start local manufacturing of such machines. Industry is in need to get some scheme to enable local machine manufacturing. Rakesh Mehra, chairman of Confederation of Indian Textile Industry, said, "To support the industry, the government may come up with a scheme providing an interest subsidy at 7% for at least 10 years to enable the manufacturers to settle down." Thus, it is very clear that how India is committed to resolve the main root cause problem. Let us look into detail of man-made fiber and textile fibers. Man-made fibers. Man-made fibers are produced either from natural polymers, regenerated, or synthetic polymers, fully synthetic. They can be broadly categorized into the following. 1. Regenerated fibers. These are derived from natural sources like cellulose or protein and chemically processed into fibers. Rayon includes viscose, modal, and lyocell. Acetate, derived from cellulose, used in linings and garments. Cupro, a refined cellulose fiber often used in luxury fabrics. 2. Synthetic fibers. These are made from petrochemicals through polymerization. Polyester, used widely in apparel, home textiles, and industrial applications. Nylon, known for durability and elasticity, used in hosiery, activewear, and ropes. Acrylic, resembles wool, used in sweaters, blankets, and upholstery. Spandex, elastane, extremely elastic, used in stretchable garments like sportswear. Polypropylene, PP, lightweight, resistant to chemicals, used in ropes, carpets, and nonwovens. Aramids includes Kevlar, high strength, and Nomex, flame resistance. 3. Specialty fibers, engineered for specific properties and applications. Carbon fiber, high strength-to-weight ratio, used in aerospace and sports equipment. Glass fiber, used in insulation and reinforced plastics. Metallic fibers, provide a decorative or functional metallic sheen. Types of technical textiles. Technical textiles are functional fabrics designed for performance and specialized uses rather than aesthetics. They are classified based on application. 1. Agrotech, used in agriculture, horticulture, and forestry. Examples: shade nets, crop covers, and mulch mats. 2. Build tech, applied in construction and civil engineering. Examples: geogrids, concrete reinforcement fabrics, and tarpaulins. 3. Geotech, for geotechnical and environmental engineering. Examples: geotextiles for soil reinforcement, erosion control mats. 4th, Meditech, used in medical and hygiene applications. Examples: surgical gowns, bandages, and diapers. 5. Mobile tech, for automotive, aerospace, and marine applications. Examples: seat fabrics, airbags, and tire cords. 6. Ecotech, environmental protection textiles. Examples: oil spill control mats, waste containment liners. 7. PackTech, for packaging and storage solutions. Examples: woven sacks, bulk containers, and food-grade fabrics. 8. ProTech, for personal and property protection. Examples: fire-resistant clothing, bulletproof vests, and helmets. 9. Sportech, for sports and leisure applications. Examples: parachutes, sportswear, and artificial turf. 10th. HomeTech, used in home furnishings and domestic applications. Examples: upholstery, mattresses, and carpet backing. The Indian textile industry relies significantly on imported machinery to enhance production capabilities and maintain competitiveness. In the fiscal year 2022 to 2023, India imported textile machinery worth approximately $5.07 billion, marking a 32% increase from the previous year. Key categories of imported textile machinery: spinning machinery, used for converting fibers into yarn. Weaving machinery, employed in fabric production by interlacing yarns. Knitting machinery, utilized for creating knitted fabrics. Dyeing and finishing machinery, involved in the coloration and finishing processes of textiles. Printing machinery, used for applying designs and patterns onto fabrics. Non-woven fabric machinery, for producing non-woven materials used in various applications. Import values by machine category. While specific import values for each category are not detailed in the available data, the overall import value of textile machinery in India was over $173 billion in the fiscal year 2024. Leading supplier countries: Germany, $85.8 million, China, $48.8 million, Japan, $7.95 million, Netherlands, $6.89 million, Belgium, $5.98 million. These figures highlight Germany and China as the primary sources of textile machinery imports for India. Thus, we can see that such a import dependence is blocking India's growth in textile sector. And thus, India's current commitment for boosting local machine manufacturing is in the right direction. Final words. We have covered in detail various goals of this hike in fund allocation for Textile Ministry. We have covered beneficiary textile companies, details of MMF and technical textiles, and various types of machines being imported. We have also understood commitment of Indian government towards boosting textile production, its export, as well as local machinery manufacturing. Thank you. For any further research and analysis requirement, one can contact Viren Jasani at VALUE INSIGHT FINTECH, Mumbai, India. Email valueinsight4@gmail.com, virenjasani@gmail.com.